This is Peter Kang from Fort Worth, Texas. Today's May 19th, Sunday, 2019. I'm going to have some walkthrough here. Yeah, the strawberries are holding up with the hot heat we're having. Recently I treated with a liquid fertilizer. My aquaponic here. Yeah, we had some heavy rain lately, regularly too, and the water level has risen up. And my peppers, this Korean pepper right there is really big compared to the one in the potting containers peppers. As you can see, there's some other peppers here growing, warmer season. And the bug zappers are working overtime. Just getting to be a dusk, and the fish will be feeding all night long. Of course, you know, with all those moth and things, are not all that friendly to all my plants here. My Bell of Georgia is growing really nice, and there's some peaches, and my edible wild sesame are here. They're growing now. I'm gonna have plenty of it. It came from the other house, from where I used to live. My bell peppers are growing a lot bigger. I mean, they are rapidly growing. That's all I could say. Warmer weather really keeping these plants busy. Okay, let's go out in the front. See how much my tree's been growing here. My early tree peach is having some phenomenal growth, and my lowering, it dropped all the fruit. It's probably better for that anyway. And my spicy nectar plum is growing, and one of my strawberry out here, and there's 3 more strawberries over there and one tiny one over there. Santa Rosas, well, that thing is growing a lot. I have to trim it back. As soon as I see these tips hardening it up, then I'm gonna cut back drastically to my chin level, I guess. Yeah, it's growing to be a colossal size. And as usual, compare the two here. That is about the size difference on my dwarf peach bonfire. And then my blueberry died, one of them, but the other one half live. And this tip blue is having some issues also, so I'll treat it with some acidifier. And some pink lemonade is doing pretty good. My male lemon's doing really nice, and my Satsuma is coming back. Okay, and my Hachia is doing pretty good. Yes, it's doing really nice. My coffee cake persimmon is doing fairly well, and my chocolate, it just might. The bud is swelling now. It's pretty late of the season, but anything's better than nothing. And Hachia, another one. Lots of fruit. And then my Chinese persimmon, Temopan, and spring satin. This is plum cod, and then Korean persimmon. It's doing pretty good. Yes, and chestnut are obviously they're doing really, really good. And Tanashi is doing good. And then other Yeah, it's getting really tall. This is a chestnut tree. And another Temopan. I noticed recent storm knocked out the other persimmon. All I got is one. Hopefully it's gonna stay so I could actually taste the thing. Another chestnut tree doing really well. And my pear, Shinseki pear. And there's something wrong with here. I need to take that out. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do that. And my jujube is not growing that fast, but it's blooming. Yeah. Maybe I'll have some jujube this year. And Hosui pear. I do have some. I did cut out some of the fire blights. And I need to get rid of that branch. But it's doing really well. And then move on up over here. Yeah, this is side of the yard. Just got through with mowing the yard, so. And the sun's going down. Unknown. This is unknown tomato. And the other one is Texas Wild. It's a tiny one. I just grew from the seed. And the giant scallion is nowhere to be seen. Yeah. I think they really not like the real soil ground. I think that's what that is. And my turnip's been eaten up big time. Yeah, I don't spray anything, and I didn't have any time. I'm flipping house again, and man, am I busy. And this is a comparison between that Korean pepper in aquaponic and soil. Eventually, when they have peppers, I'm gonna have taste test, that's it. See which one is better tasting, you know, compare the two different pepper two same pepper from two different places. One from aquaponic, one from the potting soil. Yeah. Newly additioned, I put sweet yam. This is a Japanese variety, sweet yam. I just put it in there about 2 weeks ago. I'm doing just fine. I guess the vine's gonna start growing vigorously soon. My peaches are holding up pretty well. These two. And then my celebrity tomato. Start blooming. They are determinant type. It's a lot bigger than last time I had them. About 3 weeks ago, I guess. Maybe almost a month now, I guess. Anyway, yeah, they're growing pretty good. And my sweet banana pepper, I did harvest a couple of them. And again, a couple of these jalapenos too. I harvested them this morning. And marigolds are going, I don't know. It's too hot or not enough water, whatever the reason is, it's not doing good. But my Ison muscadine is growing pretty good. Yeah, it's about halfway up. Then it should go into that trellises. My sweet Jenny is now reaching it on top. Yeah, sure is. And Darlene is still struggling to get up there and keep going into sideways. I need to really strap it correctly, I guess. Again, all these radish are being eaten except that one. This is the watermelon radish. Some of the Korean radish here, and those are the green radish, leafy radish. And then here I had the Supreme, it never came up, so I had to replace it to another grape, another muscadine grape called Fry. That's it, Fry. I got 2 of them. I'll show you where the other one is. And then this one is another muscadine Supreme and another Ison. And my potatoes are, yeah, they're coming up. They're growing pretty good now. I'm gonna have to put next layer of soil and then straw mulch on top of that so that potato don't turn green. Gotta do that rather soon. And then my other muscadine it is growing. Only one eye developed it from there, and it's doing good. My jumbo dye, it never made it, so I put another same muscadine. What was that just a while ago I said? Fry, that's it, fry. It's starting to sprout out new shoots now. Yeah, I planted it maybe like 4 days ago, before all the rain came, and then after the rain, it's doing great. More like a week ago, I guess. Anyway, and my early girls are having tomatoes now already, and they don't, you know, they don't say anything. I mean, you see why they call it early girls, because they bear the fruit really early, and hopefully I'll taste them before. Yeah, they all have the tomatoes on them. How about that, huh? Yeah, they're tomatoes, and they're growing. And I'm gonna prune it on top instead of pruning the suckers. I'm gonna encourage more suckers to take over the whole grow bed here. I mean, whole area here. Maybe more like the bushy, sideways growing tomatoes. That's what I'm gonna have. My pecadum's doing great, but my apricot is not. My Moore Park is dead. Officially, I'll consider it is dead. Just never was ready, I guess. I guess I have to substitute another Moore Park from another nursery around here. Potted ones, that is. Kind of late for the year to do that, but my better boys are growing pretty good. Cotton candy apium's doing rather fairly, and then my other better boy, it's got some tomatoes on them too. Better boys, and there's a black cream. Start flowering and got some tomatoes on them too. Believe it or not, it's that black tomato. Eventually, I'm gonna have a smoky taste tomato, I guess. Okay. Again, the Concord grapes are somehow just staying the same size. You same one over there too, same way. Fuji apple is steady growing. My Fuyu has had a whole bunch of fruit, and then it dropped some of the fruits. Maybe due to stress of the hot heat before that rain came, or maybe too much rain. I don't know, but you still have a pretty good amount of persimmon on there, so hopefully, you know, most of them will stay like that. Black cream, another one, yeah, and then my nectarine is just growing like a wildfire. And goji berry, and then Stanley plum. Oh my gosh, it's towering over me big time. And my green grapes are doing fairly well. It's exploding. The growth is just amazing. And then this brandy color raspberry is not doing good. I think it's just not a right kind of raspberry for around here. Maybe just not for Texas. The other ones are doing fine all the way there, except this brandy one. And then my blackberries are doing really well. As you can see, these brambles are having a ton of fruit, fixing to be ripened soon. I mean, there's a bunch of them. Somebody gonna be happy. That's me. And I put a trellis wire on there, and my Gala apple. Hopefully, we'll get some apple next year. And I mean, that's Honeycrisp, and this is the Fuji Gala. Nah, the apple that had there is dropped off. And then Santa Rosa. And then here is my raspberry, one of the tallest one here. I need to put another wire up there and string them up on top of that. It's starting to get really tall. Yeah, see, these raspberries fine, except that brandy one over there. It's not good. These are, you know, good old, I guess, warmer variety of raspberry. And horsefly is biting me. That's the crab apple, another crab apple, I think. I think they're crab apple. There's just a ton of apples. Only way I could see that is crab apple. My Ozark plum is growing sideways. I need to trim it off in a way that they be more structurally nice. That's what I'm hoping. And my Santa Rosa is growing pretty nice. My Granny Smith growing good. That other Santa Rosa is doing really nice too. And Rayburn apple right there. Yeah. And my fig. Fig. Let's see if this has any figs growing. And yes, they do. They're having figs coming up. Yeah. And my other Belle of Georgia here is not as big as the one in front, but it's doing fine now. And the other crab apple. And my garden, my sugar peas are drooping now. It's getting so tall, starting to break branches. Huh? How about that? Ooh, that's no good. But it's still flowering fine, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, there's some peas growing. Oh, I see. Yeah, time to start bringing a little container and start harvesting them pretty soon. Yeah, there's pea pods everywhere. Yeah, kind of small, but you know, that's fine. These peas are pretty good size, the plant that is. And I do have peas, yeah. So yeah, next time I'll have taller trellises and hold them up better. Maybe in the cooler month I'll grow one more time. I'm doing great on this one, so I'll repeat whatever I'm successful with. My cucumbers are starting to grow now. And my cocktail seeds are just, I don't know, I'll just pull out whatever that's big. And I do add onions on here. Onions. Yeah, there's onions sparsely. I planted it throughout, and here's whole rows of onion. Yeah. And the other one here. Oh yeah, this is the gosh, forgot the name again. Malabar spinach, that's it. Malabar spinach. Yeah, they're supposed to do good in 100-degree weather, so let's see what happens. And some more onions and my Korean squash or pumpkin or whatever you call it. We eat them when they're early, young squash. Only this one did well, and other ones are not doing all that good. You know, it's like sickly or something. Okay, that's all, folks. And next time I'll have a more update. You know, walk about here. Okay, thank you. Bye.